is August, and that means it is Ipsy time again. Well, not necessarily just because it's August, but because it's the middle of August, and that's when I get my Ipsy bag. So first, like always, I'm going to go through and tell you what I thought of last month's bag, which would be July's bag, and then I will show you the things I got in this month's bag. So if you'd like to see those things, then please keep on watching. So first is this Hang 10 SPF 8 Dark Tanning Oil Natural Sunscreen. This is by the brand Kula, and I really did enjoy this product. It's more than halfway gone at this point because when I went camping, I took this and I was like, hey, I can wear it with another sunscreen and still get like the tanning properties of it or whatever. But I noticed if I would just use regular sunscreen and not this, that my skin felt kind of dry and dehydrated. But because this is an oil, it kept my skin feeling very moisturized and healthy and not like I had been stuck in the sun all day long. So I really like this. It's actually quite moisturizing to the skin, and it hangs around for forever. Like, it just doesn't rub off or wear off or soak into the skin. That moisture kind of just sits on top of the skin and creates a protective barrier, which I really enjoyed. Then next was this 5-in-1 BB eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow from Bare Minerals. I didn't use this because I'm not really sure if I like this color or if I want to give this away to somebody. That is the color there. Now you can blend these out for like a lighter, smokier effect. Like I said, I'm just not sure if I'm wild about this color. I have so many things this color that I'm just not, I don't know, I'll probably use it and see what I think of it, but it's not waterproof. I did find that out. I was just having it on the back of my hand when I opened this bag and just left it there, and it sets and it stays put when it sets, but the minute you get it wet, it just washes right off. No soap needed. So this is not very waterproof in the slightest. Then there was this Clear Clinic Laboratories Vanished Clear Spot Treatment. I did like this, and it does work. I used about half of it, but about where it is now, I noticed that it's getting like, I don't know, buildup on the bottom for some reason. I think it's stuff that gets trapped on the wand when you're applying it to your skin, like skin cells and stuff like that, or something. I don't know. It's gross. There is crap on the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see that. So I don't know if it's very sanitary anymore, but it's got alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, purified water, zinc sulfate, salicylic acid, glycolic acid, all kinds of things in here that are good for your skin and clearing up blemishes. So it does really work very well. I just am not wild about the application method. I don't know. It just did not seem very sanitary to me anymore, so I'm probably not going to use this anymore and just toss it. But the product itself does work very well. Next is this Model's Own nail polish. Now, I don't know the name of this. There's not a name or anything on it, and I've heard very good things about the Model's Own nail polish brand. I know a lot of people like them, but I hated this. I really like the color. The glitter payoff is very well. Like, you can actually see the glitter, and you can build it up to where it is opaque, and you can't really see your nails through it because it is quite sheer, this color. But I painted my nails one morning, went to lunch with my mom, and by the time I was done with lunch and getting home, like, I had like 3 or 4 whole nails that had no nail polish on them in like a 4-hour span. Like, the nail polish had just peeled right off of my nails. I didn't use a base coat or a top coat because I wanted to see how it wore. So maybe if using those two or one of those two might help it, I don't know, but I probably will give this away and not use it any longer because I didn't like it at all. And then there was this Lord & Berry lip liner? Eyeliner. It's just a Kajal kohl liner in the shade Black Silk. There's nothing very special about this. There are so many black eyeliners exactly like this one out on the market right now, especially in the drugstore, that you can find something very similar to this anywhere. It is very black and very smudgy, so it's easy to create like a smoky lash line or a smoky eye with. but wearing this on my lower lash line, I did notice that it smudged down or transferred down onto my lower lash line, so you would have to probably set this with a black eyeliner or black eyeshadow if you find that happens a lot. I mean, it's good, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just very similar to everything else out there. So now moving on to this month's bag. Mine got a little beat up in the shipping process, but nonetheless, it is still a cute bag. It's white with polka dots, and I'm sure if I like stuffed it with tissue paper or something, I could get rid of the wrinkles in it. I have already seen what is in my bag. I've also actually kind of used some of the products already because I did try to film this, but I was watching it last night and it was just not up to snuff for me. So I'm refilming it and I will show you what I got. The first thing in here is this chlorine dry shampoo. This says it is for frequent use, so you can use it a lot. It cleans hair without water. It's extra gentle with oat milk. This smells kind of funky. Like, it smells quite chemically. I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. However, I did use it this morning before I put my hair up like this. And no, I did not cut my hair. This is all fakeness with my own hair. Anyway, but I did use this morning and it does clean my hair very well. And it doesn't leave a weird residue. It just feels like it gets rid of the greasiness, which is very nice. But I don't like the way it smells. Just saying. Then in here is the Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. This is by Dr. Brandt. I have seen this a few times at like Ulta, maybe at Sephora. To me, it is very similar to the Benefit Porefessional in color and in texture. And it blends out exactly like the Porefessional. Is very kind of slippy like the Porefessional. But it's not as powdery feeling, I guess, is the only difference. So I did use this today, and I so far think it looks okay. It's nothing spectacular. I actually think that the Porefessional possibly works a little bit better. Then in here, this is an eyeshadow from the brand J. Cat's Beauty in the shade Half Baked. This definitely applies better when you use your finger rather than a brush. It's so light that I think just applying it with a brush, you don't get as much color payoff. And I like color payoff. Anyway, so I do like this, and I think it's a good color. It's like a very light gold, almost champagne color. It's alright, nothing special. It's actually quite pigmented. It's very powdery when you use it with a brush, though, however. Then in here is this Jersey Shore Sun Mongongo Nutrient Defense Anti-Aging Lip Conditioner. This is basically just a chapstick. It smells very citrusy, kind of like lemony orange. That's exactly what this is. Lemony orange kind of scent. It's very nice, very light on the lips, doesn't absorb super quickly, so it does kind of sit on top of the lips a little bit. But it does, I feel, help to moisturize them a little bit, maybe? Then the last thing in here, which I was very excited about, is this Urban Decay Perversion mascara sample. And I was super excited because I did actually almost buy this the other day, but then was like, well, what if it just flat out sucks? Which, you know, I'm like, Urban Decay never just flat out sucks. So I was really excited to get this and try it out, and this will probably be a full-size purchase in the long run because I do like it. I've used it 2 times now, and I actually have it on today. I think it makes my lashes look very long, very full, without being, like, super clumpy. I like a little bit of clumpy, but, like, super clumpy is just gross. So, yeah. That's that. So that is everything for my Ipsy bag for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.